Hi guys, welcome to Just Trying to Help a Sister Out, Ndani Phases edition, where I talk about relationship topics, but based on what's happening in the Ndani TV show Phases, which just started its second season this Friday. Now, for those of you who don't know what Phases is, let me just do a quick recap. Phases is a show about the main character, Suki, who is his whole thing is that he's inexperienced in the bedroom, right? And in season 1, we meet him and his two roommates, Tunde and Bubemi. Now, Tunde was engaged to Jeje, but by the end of season 1, they broke up because Jeje cheated. Now, Bubemi, I'll get to him, but I need to talk about Suki first. So Suki works in IT, met this girl called Ini, and they're co-workers, but they also start a relationship, and Ini is much more experienced in the bedroom. Anyway, they're in a bit of a relationship, but Suki messes things up, as he tends to do on this show, by talking about her body count or asking like a very stupid question, which puts her off and pretty much ends their relationship. And they're just co-workers at that stage, but clearly they kind of still have feelings for one another. But Suki moves on to another woman, Naomi, who his flatmate rather, Tunde introduced him to. So essentially, Suki is dating Naomi now, but he still has feelings for his co-worker, Ini. So there's that tension throughout season 1, but by the end of season 1, in the penultimate episode, Ini sleeps with Bubemi, who is Suki's other roommate or flatmate. Are we together? Are you still following me? So basically, those are all the main characters. So that's pretty much how season 1 went. No, how season 1 actually ended was with Suki telling Ini that he still cares about her and he wants to be with her. And basically Ini says that that's not possible, that she slept at this time, with Bubemi, so now things are just weird. So season 2 started, and it begins with a pool party / launch party for Bubemi, who's released a new app for his business. He's a chef, and I think Suki actually helped in the building or the design of that app. There's a pool party, and it opens up with Suki and Tunde having a conversation about whether Tunde is going to get back with Jeje, who cheated on her. Anyway, in this episode, she goes like, yeah, it's over. There's nothing happening. She's done with Jeje. And then I think it moves on to a conversation between Bubemi, Ini, and Suki by the pool. And it's awkwardville. It's totally awkward. And what really struck me about that, or about the whole love triangle between Bubemi, Ini, and Suki, is how Bubemi doesn't see how awkward it is. He is now in a relationship with a girl that his friend and flatmate very recently was in a relationship with, and he doesn't seem to see anything wrong with that. Very weird for me, and I don't see how he doesn't see that there's a problem with that. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how that pans out. Apparently, Ini and Bubemi are actually boyfriend and girlfriend now. That's how it looks. I thought they would just do like a friends with benefits type of thing, but the way they greeted each other at the beginning of this episode looks like they're really an item. So that's on one hand, and then what happened after that was that Naomi, Suki's girlfriend, sorry, I'm mixing up the names. Ini and Suki, they sound alike. Naomi comes to join Suki and Ini and kind of bumps Ini out of the way, and she has a conversation with Suki. And this is what I'm going to base this video on, which is making demands in a relationship, making demands of your partner in a relationship. Essentially, Naomi was expressing that she's uncomfortable with the relationship between Ini and her boyfriend Suki. She knows that Suki had or has history with Ini, and she feels like there's still lingering feelings there, and she's not comfortable with it. So she's trying to get Suki to essentially commit and to pretty much move out of the flat where he lives in with Tunde and Bubemi, because Ini comes there a lot. So she wants to try and distance her boyfriend from his ex, essentially. And I mean, that's one thing, but then she goes on to say that she mentions marriage, which blindsides not just Suki, but pretty much everyone watching. It was really awkward for her to ask Suki if he's thinking about marriage. It kind of came out of nowhere. The relationship is kind of still fresh, but what was even more interesting, or weird, should I say, is that Suki asked Naomi where this came from and how long she'd been thinking about marriage, and she said ever since Ini became an issue. So she's wanting to marry Suki just so that Ini can be like out of the picture totally, which I think is a very wrong motive. That's on one hand. And another thing is for her to have just blindsided Suki by just mentioning marriage there and then without any warning or without any build up. It was kind of sudden. It was shocking to everyone, like I said. Now, I don't think there's anything fundamentally wrong with trying to ask your partner to change a few things or to change their lifestyle or maybe to move to another place. I don't know. There are several demands you can make, but just don't do that. Don't make it a demand. Make it a request. And it's really the delivery. I don't think Naomi thought through her requests. And like I said, a request is different from a demand. It was kind of like she made a demand and gave him an ultimatum. And men don't like that. No one likes that, but men particularly, I think, really don't like being given ultimatums, being backed against the wall, being blindsided, just caught off guard. To be honest, no one likes it. And I think a better way Naomi could have gone about it, and I think it's a lesson for a lot of people to learn, is to have a conversation, to build things up slowly and not necessarily make demands or ultimatums, especially when it comes to such a drastic change as asking your partner to change where they live or to stop hanging out with a friend or, well, an ex. An ex is, I mean, that's fair, but to have them make such drastic changes or such big changes, you need to ease yourself into that kind of conversation and give them time, not just make an ultimatum like Naomi did. It looks like, I don't know, maybe the relationship is over. She seemed pretty pissed, but I think she went about it the wrong way. I really think she went about it the wrong way. What did you guys think about the way Naomi made that demand? Do you think she should have presented the arguments the way she did? And do you think that was the right time and place to have brought up marriage? I really think she was off. I think she's letting her emotions and maybe her insecurity or jealousy get the best of her. That's what I think. What do you guys think? It was a short episode. I think it was just 15 minutes. I think we have to get used to it. I'd forgotten how short these episodes of Phases are. And yeah, I think we just have to get used to it. They're not going to be long, because people keep on comparing Phases to Skinny Girl in Transit. Two very separate entities. There are similarities, but they're just two very separate shows. So I don't think we should look at Phases the way we look at Skinny Girl in Transit. I enjoyed season 1. I look forward to the rest of season 2. If I'm predicting the number of episodes they'll have this season, I'd say maybe 10. I say maybe 10 episodes. How many episodes do you guys think they're going to have for Phases season 2? Let me know in the comment section below. And like I said, let me know what you thought about Naomi's approach to the whole Ini issue and to wanting Suki to commit to marriage. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe. I do relationship topics on my channel, and I also mainly do personal finance. My personal finance videos come out, I think, on Wednesdays, but this stuff will come out either on Friday or Saturday, i.e. my relationship stuff. For those of you who are used to my personal finance videos, that's Wednesday. Relationship stuff will be Friday or Saturday. Thank you guys so much for watching. This has been awesome. I will see you in the next one. Take care.